At the Winter Olympics, athletes train for years, thousands of hours, perfect repetition, elite precision. So how does someone who has landed the same jump 1,000 times suddenly miss it on the biggest stage in the world? Why does pressure make even the best athletes fail? The answer isn't lack of skill. In fact, it's because their brain is trying to help. And once you understand this, you'll never see pressure the same way again. Here's what's happening. When you step into a high-stakes moment, your brain doesn't register it as important, it registers it as dangerous. Crowds, judgment, consequences. To your brain, that feels like a threat. And when something feels like a threat, your survival system activates. Heart rate increases, breathing shifts, cortisol rises. That response is perfect if you're escaping danger. But there's one big problem. It interferes with precision, and the reason why comes from how skills are stored in your brain. Elite athletes don't consciously think, move arm 37 degrees, shift weight slightly left, rotate now. Their movements are automatic. After years of repetition, those skills move into the brain's habit systems, autopilot. But under pressure, something unexpected happens. The thinking part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, steps in, and that's where everything starts to break down. When pressure rises, you start monitoring yourself. Don't mess up. Focus. Do it perfectly. You begin analyzing movements that normally run without effort. And the moment you consciously control what should be automatic, you disrupt it. This is called paralysis by analysis. The more you try to control it, the worse it gets. But there's another hidden layer that makes choking even more likely. Pressure doesn't just affect movement, it affects attention. When the stakes feel high, your brain starts imagining outcomes. What if I fail? What if everyone sees? What if I let people down? Now your attention is split. Part of your brain is performing, part of it is managing fear. And divided attention reduces performance dramatically. That's why even simple tasks suddenly feel harder. But here's the twist. Pressure doesn't always ruin performance. Sometimes it improves it. So what makes the difference? The key isn't eliminating stress, it's changing how your brain interprets it. Top performers train under simulated pressure. They practice with noise, with time limits, with consequences. Over time, the brain stops labeling pressure as danger. It starts labeling it as familiar. And when something becomes familiar, the threat response fades. Autopilot returns, performance stabilizes. So when an Olympic athlete misses, it's not because they forgot how to perform, it's because their brain briefly shifted from execution mode to survival mode. And the same thing happens to you. During presentations, exams, important conversations, your brain isn't sabotaging you, it's protecting you. And once you understand that, pressure stops being the enemy, it becomes something you can train for. Subscribe to CurioLab-XPLN for more everyday brain mysteries explained.